Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Great to have you here. So, kind of like with my Los Angeles Collector Con recap, I wanted to do a recap on Bakersfield Collector Con from 2023. Me and my friend went back in August. I happened to find out that Jason was going because he recorded a little video on Instagram just announcing he was coming. It was around early August, so like pretty close to the event happening. And I showed my friend and he was absolutely ecstatic. Then Lisa and Pete Capella also shared their news. So it was 3 Sonic actors that we went and met. And I remember us getting there at 11 o'clock before the con was really starting to blow up in attendees. And I remember we were up at the front of the line before we scanned our tickets, and I happened to see Jason signing autographs. And, you know, he had like a gray shirt, he had his King Ice, like, supersonic chain necklace, which was really cool. And, like, I was like, hey, bro, look, there's Jason. And he looked over someone's shoulder, he's like, oh my gosh, there he is. Like, we were both like, whoa. You know, just like fanboying out a little bit, because Jason Griffith is my favorite Sonic, through and through. So, seeing him in person was fantastic. So when we entered the con, some of the staff was handing out posters just for free, just for attendees. And it was a local artist, and he made this. So as you can see, I got 2 signatures already on the poster, but the bulk of it is just a lot of really cool characters. A lot of Dragon Ball, a lot of Star Wars, got E.T. here, got Samurai Jack, Garbage Pail, we got Angelica from Rugrats, Leonardo from TMNT, and Sonic, of course. So that was pretty cool. I find it weird that there's no silver art on the poster. But anyways, the first actor we met was Pete Capella. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of people visiting him, which that kind of sucked, because, you know, I like silver, and I know a lot of people do, but everybody just wanted to meet Jason. So we visited him first, and I remember just like saying hello, like we were asking how we were doing, just like simple stuff like that. And I told him, you know, like, I appreciate you for being a part of the Sonic franchise and voicing Silver, and I was hoping you'd sign my Jack specific Silver figure. And of course he did, after he signed the poster. And it's so cool. I love Pete Capella's signature. My favorite thing about it is that he does the silver, like, symbol that he has on his glove for signatures. I think that's really awesome. And the fact that it's in gold, that's pretty sick. Since there wasn't that many people, like, visiting him, we had a chance to have a little conversation, and I remember just showing him some of my Sonic art, and he was amazed. He said, wow, look at all that art. Like, do you have any more? And I said, yeah. So I pulled up Instagram, and I just kept showing him some of the things that I've been doing. And he was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I should follow you. Like, you know, we can stay in touch that way. And I said, yeah, that'd be awesome. So he did. And that was the first time I had a voice actor, like, really follow me. And that was very positive. And he was super enthusiastic about it. Like, we shook hands, and he was like, hey, man, just keep the great work, and let's keep in touch. And I said, yes, we should absolutely do that. So I got Pete Capella's Instagram and his signature. So that was pretty cool. Next was Lisa Ortiz. Now, I'm sure you saw it, but unfortunately I didn't get her signature on the poster. I think that was mainly because we were kind of avoiding the big crowd, because they started to pile up behind us, behind Lisa's line. So instead of having the poster signed, I got my Jack specific Amy signed. And of course we got Lisa Ortiz's signature and Amy. So that was pretty cool. When I walked up to her for the first time, she actually did the Amy voice. She said, welcome, like, we're glad you could make it. And that was so cool, because that was the first time I heard, like, a Sonic voice actor's voice outside of the studio, outside of the games and TV shows. So I was pretty impressed. And, you know, she did it so well, so flawlessly, and it was just really nice to hear that. And yeah, after she signed, she said in her Amy voice, like, thank you for being here. It was good to see you. And yeah, that was so cool. So we'll look at it one more time. It's a little hard to see because of the glimmer, but there's the signature again. Got a little heart. And Amy with the 2 dashes. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. I did end up buying replacement figures because I have this little thing that I'm doing where if I get some of the Jack's Sonic figures signed, I buy duplicates or I buy new versions of the figures. Now the reason why I buy duplicate figures, the ones that I got signed, was because I'm just doing a little collection of sentimentality. So kind of like with my Mario, like, yeah, I have a duplicate that I've had since 2018, so that was just like happenstance. And I think it's kind of cool because it's like, these are my signed figures, like these are my signed collectibles. Not looking to sell them anytime soon. It's just like a little sentimental area for me. And then I have the main Sonic collection. So if ever I did a collection update video, then I could show you guys, like, hey, these are the signed figures, but you're already seeing them here, so that's just a fun idea. Finally, we ended up meeting Jason Griffith, voice of Sonic and Shadow. And so the one thing that I wanted signed the most after getting the poster signed was a plush from my childhood. Not sure if I shared this story on YouTube, but I went to the coast to attend a county fair that they were having, and this was 2009, so I was 8 years old, and I remember we were getting ready to leave for the evening, and before we left the fair, we happened to stumble across the food court area, and on the ground was a tagged Kelly Toy Sonic the Hedgehog plush, and I just remember thinking to myself, there's a free Sonic sitting on the ground right there. But I wanted to ask people before, like, just taking it, to see if it was their Sonic plush, and not a single person had claimed the plush as their own. So what happened was, I got to have him. And for the longest time, I would turn on 4Kids TV. Sonic X would come on every Saturday morning, and this plush and I would sit on the couch and just watch it. And, you know, I played with this guy a lot. I threw him in the pool. I took him to the beach with me. Took him camping, all the stuff. So this plush means a lot to me. And to have finally given it to Jason to sign means everything. Because this is that's the voice I hear whenever I look at this plush. So, there's his signature. I like that he put the initials JG on his shoes. It's kind of like the Jason Griffith exclusive Sonic sneaks. And then, of course, he wrote on his belly because there was more room there. But he wrote Sonic. So, my childhood plush is officially more sentimental now. So, I'd say I'm very satisfied. And I even got a picture with Jason. A couple pictures, actually, so I'll show them at the end of the video, like with the last video. I told him the story about the Sonic plush, and he was amazed. He was like, wow, that's really cool. That's like the best set of circumstances. And I said, yeah, that was a pretty amazing day. And he's like, yeah, I imagine it was. So after that, shook his hand, and my friend and I were off. We went into the con and just kind of looked around. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything that I wanted to buy, but honestly, I think I was there more for the actors and just getting their signatures. So I'm glad we did that. Then we took a break because we were walking around for a couple hours at that point, just looking at video games, toys, collectibles, all this stuff. So yeah. I did end up getting a gift from my girlfriend. It was a little Ariel Funko Pop because she loves The Little Mermaid, and I just thought of her, and I did that for her, so that was pretty fun. That was the initial convention fun that we had, but then I thought about it, and I realized, wait a minute, I didn't see the price thing on Pete's table. Did we pay for the signatures? And he was like, wait, I don't know. So we went back to his table and we said, hey, wait a minute, I don't think we paid for the stuff we got signed. He's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like, I completely forgot, guys, so thank you for being honest. And just for that, I'm going to sign something for you for free. So, you know, we were super gracious about it, and he was super kind about it. Like, he wasn't upset that we didn't. Like, we made sure to be honest about it, because I didn't want him to think, oh, we're just, like, leeching off of you for your signature and just not going to pay for it. So it was, like, a fun oh crap moment, but, yeah, he actually got us a poster, and I did get this framed. Found this for, like, a few bucks at Goodwill, so it actually worked out really well. It's the Pete Capella, It's No Use, signed poster. I know that someone did fan art for Silver and it became a poster, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, there is another signature from Pete, so I have 3 Silver signatures, which is really funny to me. So yeah, that was that. Just had a little chat with Pete again. I remember, actually I do remember one thing that Jason said when I came up to him. He was like, what's your name? And I said Dylan, and he's like, that's a cool name. And he said, how's it going, Dylan, with a cool name? I don't know. I found that funny because, you know, Dylan's a pretty common name with a lot of people, so I just thought, like, oh, it's nice that you thought my name was cool. It meant a lot coming from Jason. And, you know, he told me, like, hey, you know, like, I travel through Bakersfield, just, like, you know, I visit family up in so-and-so. So, you know, like, I travel through Bakersfield every now and then, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, hey, maybe, like, you could come back to another con. He's like, oh, yeah, maybe. You know, like, if I'm allowed to do that. And I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. So that was just a little additional interaction that I had. So the thing I learned is that voice actors don't necessarily go to the same convention like every single year. I do know that Charles Martinet went to Los Angeles Collector Con back in 22, and then he came back this year in 24. So I think it's just spread out. I think that's what it is. So if Jason, Pete, and Lisa show up again, heck yeah. Some more closing thoughts. I do wonder, like, what other voice actors would be able to come down here, because I know some of them probably do live in LA, and it's probably not that big of a deal just getting down here. Maybe Ryan Drummond, the original video game Sonic voice, could come down. Maybe Roger Craig Smith. Maybe even Mike Pollock if we're lucky. I know that at Los Angeles Collector Con, Erica Schroeder was there, who was the original voice of Blaze. I didn't get a chance to meet her because her line was painfully long, and by that point, the con was starting to close, so I didn't want to wait all that time, and LA traffic is horrible, so, yeah, didn't get to meet her, so hopefully she can come down to, Bakersfield Collector Con and just, see what it's about. Maybe Kirk Thornton, voice of Shadow today, yeah. I could list off all the Sonic voice actors I want to come down, but you get the idea. So that was my experience at Bakersfield Collector Con. As I've said before, I'll show you the pictures of Jason and me. So yeah. I will do more videos like this just to kind of share my thoughts with you guys. If there's any other, like, things you want to know, like, let me know in the comments. I'd love to just kind of share my thoughts and just create a really fun community here. I know we're almost at 500 subscribers, so if you're new and you happen to be interested in the stuff I do, make sure to hit subscribe and leave a comment just letting you know your thoughts. Or if you've met any of these actors, let me know. I'd love to hear your story. So with that being said, that has been my experience, and this is my video. So I hope you all take care, stay safe, have a great day, be well, or I should say great day, great night, great afternoon, good morning, any of the sort. So yeah, hope you all take care, and see you in the next video. Peace.